John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the Alkemalon Village, where we believe in each one, reach one, each one, teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we just like to put emphasis on that we care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. We try to collaborate with other business. We try to help promote other business as well. And today I would like to share a little information. You know, I'm always talking about making the right decisions. And based upon decisions that we make brings about the consequences. And just the other day I was speaking with someone about making decisions. And I was trying to tell them, you know, sometimes, unfortunately, we don't have someone that kind of help us to make decisions and kind of guide us along the way in doing things. And I often tell people we have a tendency to do what I call the syndrome, the good to me syndrome, but not what's good for me. We have a tendency to do what's good to us rather than doing what's good for us. And I was just sharing, even in everyday living, making the right decisions. A lot of times, just for an example, you know, I tell people when you get ready to go on a vacation, that you should make sure that before you go on that vacation, you have all your business taken care of before you leave town or before you take that vacation, such as make sure your light bill is taken care of, your gas bill, your water bill, your mortgage, insurance, and any other bill that you have that need to be taken care of. And then make sure that you got enough money to take you on your vacation and bring you back. You know, you don't want to go on a vacation and have to be leaning on someone else. You want to be your own person, your own man, and stand and carry your own load. And what I mean by that, a lot of times I've seen other people on vacations and where they're with others and they go out and they're looking at the other people to carry the load for them. But you should always want to carry your own load. And like I say, you know, you prepare, you don't just up and do things. Sometimes at the last minute, people have a tendency to just jump up and do something at the last minute. And, you know, they're ready to go and haven't prepared themselves for anything. And what I mean by that, if you're going to be gone for a week or two, or let's just say a week, let's say 5 days in particular, I try to make sure that if I'm going to take a vacation or go out of town for 5 days or so, and if I'm staying at the hotel, I try to make sure if either or my credit cards and everything is taken care of, where when I charge that bill, I kind of got an idea what I'm doing and how much I'm going to owe and pretty much how I'm going to manage that in particular. And not only that, I also make sure that I have X amount of dollars for spending money. And that could be, if it's two of you, I would say average out anywhere from $50 to $100 a day. So to make sure, even though you don't have to spend that, but at least make sure you got at least that much in your pocket. And me personally, I would prefer to have anywhere from $150 to $200 a day, with not the intentions. Once again, I say to spend $150 to $200, but just in case something come up. If we decide to go out and have a nice dinner, you know, you want to be able to enjoy yourself and do what you want to do, because when you're working, you know, you work hard, you should be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You should be able to go out and enjoy yourself, take a vacation after you done worked throughout pretty much a whole year, and then you can take a year, 1 week off and be able to, if you decide you want to go to breakfast and be able to eat what you want to eat, go out to lunch and have what you would like to have for lunch, And perhaps even if you decide that you want to go to dinner, you can make a choice between a McDonald's or a filet mignon, if that's what you choose to have. But you want to make sure that you prep and make preparation to be able to do things like that. And I often tell people, you know, don't uh, be so fast to just spend money just to be spending it. Have priorities, and your priorities should be always what's in your best interest, doing what you need to do as an individual, as a whole, and not to, what they say, throw a monkey wrench in your own plan. I mentioned to a friend of mine just the other day, like I mentioned, I said, if you can, why would you take and go out if you say you need a car? And all of us like nice things. Some of us like Cadillacs. Some of us like Mercedes Benz. Some of us like a Chrysler 300. Somebody even would like to have a Jaguar. But if your budget, you should stay within your budget, I would say. If you can only afford a 300, then you should stay in that budget and perhaps just get a Chrysler 300. If you might like a Rolls Royce, you might like a Mercedes or even a Jaguar. But what sense do it make if your budget, if you have a Chevrolet budget or a Buick budget, and you go out and find yourself trying to buy a Cadillac or a Mercedes, that don't make a whole lot of sense. Why would you put yourself through that and those kind of changes, taking a chance on one day getting that car repossessed? If you can't afford to pay the oil, if you got a job and you're making, let's say 20,000, maybe 30,000, or maybe even $40,000 a year, then I would suggest, between you want a budget when you go to buy a car or you want a new car or something of that sort, I would focus on, like I say, what's in my best interest? What can I afford? I already know that I'm buying a home. So if I got a house note, I got a light bill, a water bill, and a gas bill. I got to pay my insurance. I got to have food and stuff. So I want to make sure that I got enough money to take care of that. And then if I'm going to try to add a new car, then I want to make sure that I can take care of all of those other things as well as the car note. And that car note might run you anywhere between $300 and $500. Now, you got a car note that's running you between $300 and $500. And that depends upon the Cadillac or the 300. But if you're talking a Jaguar or a Mercedes, your note might even be running you between $800 and $1,000. So can you afford to do that as well as keep up with your regular utilities and house note and everything else? Not only that, you have to pay the insurance for that. And the insurance is not going to be cheap. That could run you an additional $300 to $400 a month. Now, not only that, you've got to put gas in that car. And then not only that, once again, do you have to put gas in that car every 3 to 6 months or so, you got to have an oil change. And an oil change for a Cadillac to a 300 might run you between $60 and $100. But an oil change for that not Rolls Royce, I'm really getting above myself and above beyond. But let's talk about that Mercedes and Jaguar. That oil change could cost you anywhere from $250 to $350. So ask yourself, can you afford that? Should I be trying to live above my means or stay within my means? So let's stay focused. Let's try to focus on doing what's good for us rather than what's good to us, and begin to reach out and share information and talk to one another. And especially if you have someone else other than yourself, if you have a spouse, if you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or man, or whatever, and it's more than just you that's trying to meet those needs and obligations. Sit down and talk with one another and ask the question. And if you don't have nobody else, ask yourself that question. Can I afford to do this? My job, I make X amount of dollars a week or X amount of dollars a month. and you write that down, and then you write down your expense, and and make sure that whatever you're doing and in your range and in your area and trying to meet those needs, do what outweighs the other. Do you make more and able to have something left after you take care of all of those other bills? Or do you have enough to take care of all of those other bills? So sometimes I tell people, make a pimp decisions. Don't hurt your own self. Why would I hurt my own self? I mean, I realize that somebody else would hurt me, but I'm not going to hurt my own self. So I try to be careful with all the things that I do. Even when I'm trying to run my business, I try to make sure I buy what I need, not what I want, but what I need to do what I need to do. And that's my focus. And in my living, I try to make sure that I'm making enough money, and I want to do it comfortable. I don't want to have to put myself on a strain where I'm always grinding and working hard trying to make ends meet. I want to be able to sit back and relax and enjoy some of that. So I try to stay within my range. I don't be looking at when I'm talking about whining and dining. I'm just a regular guy, I'm just an ordinary person. I'm not what they say so big, well, I got to have this or I got to have that. I just try to stay within my range, what I can afford to do. Every now and then, my family and I, we go out, we go to Denny's sometimes. Sometimes we go to Elias Brothers. Every now and then we go to Golden Corral. Sometimes if we feel like it, we might go to Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Outback, but it all depends upon how my funds are looking. And every now and then, I kind of step up a little bit, and I find one of these little nice restaurants where you can go in and get you a nice, juicy steak and lobster dinner. But I don't do that all the time. I just do it every now and then. But remember, I try to stay within my own range and meeting the needs that I can meet. I don't believe in doing stuff just because I can do it. I like to try to be able to, what you say, afford it and not put myself on a strain. And I wouldn't want to put anybody else on a strain. Everybody like nice things, but like I say, live within your means. Do what you need to do, what you have to do. No more, no less, no less. And remember, others. We, like I often say, each one reach one, each one teach one. And we share information. We love on one another. And like I often say, even in business, I reaches out and I try to touch other people. And I try to treat people the way I want to be treated myself. I try to love on people the way I want to be loved. And it's nothing funny. It's nothing wrong with loving people if it's a genuine love. It's just none of that crazy stuff. A lot of times we love on people with motives. I'll do this for you, but on the other side of it, we're looking at, we have a motive and angling, trying to see, well, I'll do this here, but let me see what can I get. A lot of times it's not about all that. A great friend of mine, Baba Piaki, Harold Blunt, he's a great friend of mine. And every now and then we go out and we have breakfast. And sometimes we go to Cracker Barrels, and then there's a couple of places out Van Dyke, these little restaurants, and we've had breakfast there too. And every now and then, the Lord will touch my heart to maybe treat somebody to breakfast, and they'll look at us like, something wrong with us. But, the Bible said, through love and kindness have I drawn thee. And sometimes just an act of kindness. There's nothing wrong with an act of kindness. And a lot of times when I do it, I prefer to do it and just tell the waitress to not even let the person know until I leave. And in some cases, every now and then they have to let them know because they be leaving before we do. And my friend, Mr. Piaki, Harold Blunt, he kind of picked up that habit himself. He took and went out, we was together, and he decided to do something for a gentleman, bought him breakfast, and the gentleman come to find out he was a clergy. and he offered to pray for us, and we accepted his prayer, and we thanked him very much for it. And it made Harold feel pretty good. And the next time we went out to, I think it was lunch or breakfast or something of that sort, and I'm not really familiar where it was, but we was getting ready, and kind of in the back of my mind, he was mentioning about who was we going to treat today, and somebody treated us. And you know what? That was a good feeling. You know, it's not always about what you can do for others. Sometimes just the sharing and caring, and it makes you feel real good when somebody show that act of kindness back to you. And like I say, you know, each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And Mr. Blunt, Harold Blunt, alias Piaki, my great friend, we have grown and learned to have a great friendship relationship. We just like brothers. Sometimes we even make the comment, "You my brother from another mother." And I love on him just like he was my own brother, and so does he love on me. And there's nothing I know that that man wouldn't do for me, and I wouldn't do for him. But I think the Lord kind of put us together, because I think if I'd have known him a long time ago, ain't no telling what he and I would have been doing. We probably be, everybody probably would know about us by now. But, you know, some things it's meant to be and some it's not. But nevertheless, we have grown and learned one another and become great friends. And we have been able to reach out to others and share their act of kindness to others, and have had an experience of act of kindness shown to us. And we have appreciated, and just like I say, it's just good when you can do that for someone and somebody do it back to you, and it makes you be able to feel what they feel. So hopefully I'd say it's something to encourage you to lend a hand, help meet the need, and reach and share and build and encourage one another. Remember, here at the Alcumulon Village, we believe in each one reach one, each one teach one, one brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we care. Thank you for listening to John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Have a great evening. Hello everyone, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Over here at the Cathedral Center with Pastor Cranford. Cranford, the nation, he's the owner and designer of Cranford Production. Cranford, would you like to have something to say? Is there a way to locate and how to get in touch with you?
Absolutely. I am located, I actually work out of my home, but you can get in contact with me. My phone number is 313-318-5999. Give me a call. If you have an outfit that you need me to design for, you can send me a picture and we can design something. You can drop it off. You can come to me or I can come to you. And we'll be glad to satisfy your millinery needs.
Okay, now take a look at some of these fine hats. Okay, and once again, remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. Alcumulon Village presents youth field trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a coupon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Alcumulon Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Acubalon Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe. Culinary pleasure. Recreation, education, culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616. 313-921-1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience.
Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the drama club for you. Get 5 free acting classes online via Zoom. Then become a part of the act in our virtual drama stories featured in social media and on local cable TV. Be a part of creating dramatic stories, participating in an annual stage play, and more. Again, if you are a youth between the age of 9 and 17 years old, joining us with parental guardian consent. For more details and to register for joining the Drama Club for Youth, call 248-701-0885. Again, that's 248-701-0885. Presented by London D Trade in Richmond under the Christian Youth Production Ministry, a State of Michigan organization.
I've got to pay my bill today. I guess I can do it now. Oh no, where is my money?
Hey, what are you doing? Like, is something wrong with you?
I know I left it in here. Hey, did you see my money? I had $750 in this here envelope.
Yeah, I did see it. I saw it. And I kind of borrowed it.
What? You did what? You spent it? Now what possessed you to think that you could just take it?
Well, I thought I was gonna have it back before you came, and you would have never even known it was gone. I was trying. I just didn't get it back before you got back and checked.
You are going to give me my money back right now. I don't care what you have to do to get it either. I need it today by 2 p.m.
I'm sorry.
If you know what's good for you, you will have it. Or else.
Look, I'll get it. I'm gonna get it right now. I'm gonna get it. I'm sorry.
Oh, who is this? Are you sure? Do you have the right number? What? You're kidding me? Oh wow, yes.
Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the drama club for you. Get 5 free acting classes online via Zoom. Then become a part of the act in our virtual drama stories featured in social media and on local cable TV. Be a part of creating dramatic stories, participating in an annual stage play, and more. Again, if you are a youth between the age of 9 and 17 years old, joining us with parental guardian consent. For more details and to register for joining the Drama Club for Youth, call 248-701-0885. Again, that's 248-701-0885. Presented by London D Trade in Richmond under the Christian Youth Production Ministry, a State of Michigan organization.
Join the ADI's Actor Club. Come act with us.
Yep, this your boy, Sham the Rockstar, and I stay locked in with LICMC.net.
Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions globally and locally.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together.
Say something, Mike.
Live at Sonny's
Hey, we here with
Hamburger,
At Sonny.
Schoolcraft,
How you doing, Mike?
Evergreen,
Shit,
in
stacking them in
Detroit.
the bag. We at Sonny's, y'all. And getting our burgers on. Mozzarella sticks. Y'all gotta come down over here. What's the address? Is Schoolcraft from Evergreen. You want to see some of those burgers? I'm gonna ask Mike to come over here and holler right quick so y'all can see the owner. He be working every day. Got a truck. They have everything you want to know, want to get, all kind of food. To a menu down there. So tell us what the address is, Mike. 20,001 Schoolcraft, Detroit, Michigan. On the west side of Detroit, right on the corner of Schoolcraft and Evergreen. And we live right now, y'all. This for real. Come on down here. Breakfast is open. Breakfast, burgers. 24. I mean, well, all day, right? What's the hour? 6 to 11 o'clock. Come get breakfast. 11 o'clock breakfast. And you can have burgers all day long too. And breakfast. Special for the day, 50 cheeseburgers, 6 for 6 with burger fries, wingdings and cheese sticks. Wow. Okay, so he got it all. Well, we love you down here, Sonny. We love you, Mike. We love your other man that's over there be cooking and working hard all day. I can't see him. I don't know if he's gonna come give us a holler at night. So y'all know Mike ain't down here by himself. You gonna come holler? You gonna holler at him right quick? He coming, y'all. He coming. He back there working. Live, everybody, at Sonny's. Open right now, Evergreen. Evergreen and Schoolcraft. Right on the corner. I'm gonna wait for my brother to come. We can't see him from here. We live now. This is live on social media. There he is. This man works here. Like, hey man, what's up? What, tell us what your name is? Darren. Darren be cooking, y'all. Okay, we're gonna let y'all go. Y'all got customers. Love you, Darren. Love you, Mike. All right, y'all. Take care. See you later. Oh, she said, how are you, girl?
Favorite restaurant.
Is it her restaurant?
Yeah, they come here for years.
Oh, you okay? You on tape right now?
Oh.
Hey, you live, girl. Come on, man, right now. Yeah, right now.
And they got good breakfast.
I'm telling you, I'm getting out the way. I got mine, y'all. See my bag? See y'all. You too.
Gotta be willing to wait though.
They cooked the order. Need to go to 2000
Live at Sonny's Hamburger,
Detroit, Michigan.
Schoolcraft,
48223.
Evergreen, in
What's that
Detroit.
phone number?
Hey girl, that chicken sandwich look crispy. Oh, the phone number is 313-535-2278. That's
313-535-2278. Need to go to 20001 Schoolcraft. It's in Detroit, Michigan, and zip code is 48223. Also, what's that phone number?
Hey girl, that chicken sandwich look crispy. Oh, the phone number is 313-535-2278.
You're listening to Friends, a ADI Actors and V Mogul Actors Club presentation.
That is part of how we got to where we are today.
V and V Moguls, Empires, D and V Cruise Liner, wealthy, prominent, lifestyle, full of drama. It's the Friends Drama Soap. See it on social media and Comcast Live, simultaneously on licmc.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, extraordinaire, sitcom, dramatic, funny, with uppity attitudes. See it on social as live, simultaneously on licmc.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Great. I'm not messing up this invitation to Mogul. Mansions, empires, dinner. Haven't you heard? They are the wealthiest. The U.S. of A.
Join the ADI's Actor Club. Come act with us.
Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the Drama Club for youth. Get 5 free acting classes online via Zoom. Then become a part of the act in our virtual drama stories featured in social media and on local cable TV. Be a part of creating dramatic stories, participating in an annual stage play, and more. Again, if you are a youth between the age of 9 and 17 years old, joining us with parental guardian consent. For more details and to register for joining the Drama Club for Youth, call 248-701-0885. Again, that's 248-701-0885. Presented by London D Trade in Richmond under the Christian Youth Production Ministry, a State of Michigan organization.
Yep. This your boy, Sham the Rockstar, and I stay locked in with licmc.net.
Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions globally and locally.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together.
This is Trashay from Powder Puff sitcom. We're on the road. We want you to watch us to talk about CrushDynasty.com. That's where I got these fab sunglasses from. Also, this really is a headband, but I thought I would use it for my real couch. It's got earrings, necklaces, pocketbooks, you name it. I love these fabulous items that she has. So please, go check out CrushDynasty.com. This is Trashay from Powder Puff sitcom.
Reverend Cash, pastor of Life Restoration Ministry, broadcasting live simultaneously on LICMC.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Smart TV cable, dish and satellite, at YouTube, at London, Washington, at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Reverend Cash, pastor of Life Restoration Ministry, is located at 15251 West 8 Mile Road, Detroit, Michigan, 48235. Church service at 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Tune in.
Join the ADI's Actor Club